They brought me back from the dead to kill the game. You know what it is. What up? You know the name is Palpatine. I live the dream as I plot and scheme. The dark side has always been my team, and I've killed the planets with machines. My face is a little bit frightening, but unlimited power for my lightning. Immortality is so enticing. I take the galaxy with perfect timing. I'm a lover and I'm a hater. In the back, a master manipulator. I was the one to corrupt Lord Vader. The Jedi see me as the Terminator. In politics, I am a perpetrator. The plans for me have always been major. My life has never been over. I had to go put a beating on Yoda. In your face, I just know how to act. In my robes, I'm rocking all black. I eat the drumsticks, I don't eat the flats. My disciples had to bring me back. I had to spend my credits in Vegas. Had to celebrate killing Lord Plagueis. On your spaceship, I know you will play this. I'm the architect in the Matrix. You know what it is. Team Sith coming back to kill the game live. With unlimited power. Do it. Just do it. Do it on them. Just do it. Do it on them. Just do it. Do it. Kill the gang. Kill the gang. Kill the gang. Kill the gang.
Just go and see the world and just show them what it really means to live life golden. Yeah, we're golden, baby girl, we're golden. They're about to see it shine, cause we're golden.
Welcome everybody, I'm RJ of The Nerdy Brew, and here on this channel we talk TV, movies, and everything in between, all while drinking a cup of coffee. And if you like one of those things, or all of those things, why don't you consider liking, subscribing, and becoming a fellow Brewster. So, and today we are reacting to Honest Trailers, Star Wars, The Rise of Skywalker. Now, I've been watching my analytics, and a lot of people jump off because it seems to be that I'm talking so much, but I'm just really trying to build a rapport, and I don't understand why people have such a contention against that. But there's also attention spans, and you see me rambling on once again. But I'm just going to, we're going to watch it, and then I'll have a little dialogue after we get done watching it.
From Colin Trevorrow, until someone saw the Book of Henry, and the director who's never seen a landing, he couldn't not stick.
Oh my god! But I did like Star Wars in the Darkness. That was my favorite one, or Star Trek.
Episode 7.5, The Rise of Skywalker.
No lies. No lies.
The Last Jedi asked you to forget everything you knew about Star Wars.
Yes, it did.
Some fans threw the kind of fit usually reserved for ethics and games journalism. Disney panicked and tried to mash the pieces back together in this hollowed-out shell of a trilogy. Consistency in its plot, themes, or characters.
Thank you!
Unless you fill in the blanks on Twitter.
Somebody said it!
Novels, and happen to be running some Fortnite squads with the boys during.
I don't play video games, so I wouldn't even know!
The day of revenge. The day of the Sith. Oh, that's what the dead speak was.
Why?
Just like how Return of the Jedi revealed the Sith.
That is not connecting proper canon! Okay. That is from Wreck-It Ralph. And Wreck-It Ralph does drink at that tavern.
The Resistance was down to its last gasp, and the First Order reigned supreme. Now, stuff has happened, and the Resistance is back to fighting strength, while the First Order is taking loans from the rich old grandpa they don't call anymore. They'll strike.
Have you checked on his health?
Only character left on the rotting
It's troubling times.
Trilogy, Palpatine, or a clone of him that's like rotting away, and Snoke is also a clone.
He blew up, he exploded in an engine.
The Emperor is enacting the same plan he had
on a reactor.
Troll a young Jedi into striking him down.
Strike me down, and your journey towards the dark side will be complete.
Strike me down, and my spirit will pass into you.
And when that fails, hit him with the old zap hands. But luckily,
power!
bailed in this whole mess also left a scavenger hunt to stop him, sending our heroes running to find the
MacGuffin after MacGuffin! Plot point, y'all. That's what it is. It's a plot point to move the story along. But it was so many of them
that leads to the bad guy.
Where didn't have any development. Sorry.
The First Order keeps sending them running whenever some character grows to happen.
There's an incoming destroyer.
Gotta go now. Man, we're about to be cooked. We gotta go. They're coming.
They fly now?
Come on.
They've been flying.
This film, and the biggest issue it has at its core is, oh no, TIE fighters! Everybody scram!
100.
All the new characters you still barely know after 3 movies have returned, like Poe, who I guess was a smuggler at some point.
No rapport, bro.
Running space.
Completing his arc from Han Solo type to just Han Solo. Finn,
Can we, you know,
fighting against all odds to keep himself in the movie.
I need to go alone.
We go together. We're all in this.
Gotta go after her.
Maz Kanata, who snatched a medal out of Leia's cold dead hands just to please some 40-year-old fanboys. These 4 schmucks, whose stories must have been cut for time. Kylo Ren, continuing the Skywalker tradition of being a genocidal death cultist who's redeemed by a single act of good. And Rey, who's taken Luke's X-Wing, his lightsaber, his book collection, possibly his childhood home, and his last name.
Rey who? Rey Skywalker.
Because I think Luke just got talented Mrs. Ridley.
Yes. Yes.
Like the newcomers, don't worry, no one is ever really gone. Rejoin your old pals 3PO, Chewie, Luke, Leia, Han, and Lando, who are so sidelined at this point that one of them is fake memory wiped.
Memory restoration complete.
One of them fake dies. One of them thinks Last Jedi was for fake fans only.
The Jedi's weapon deserves more respect.
One of them dies from causing the fake death of her son. One of them died 2 movies ago and is so over this franchise, he wouldn't even...
I'm sorry, y'all. I just can't believe that they bringing out all these inconsistencies with this trilogy, bro.
Didn't know that's who Janna was supposed to be? It was in the Rise of Skywalker visual companion book.
Stop lying!
That in between rounds of Fortnite. You call yourself a Star Wars fan.
Bro!
Strap in for a conclusion that brings so much new to the franchise. From the new Force powers that would have really come in handy for Qui-Gon Jinn.
Facts!
To hammering it home that all these dead stormtroopers were actually kidnapped children.
That were all just like Finn, who needed the character development.
Of Ren do absolutely nothing than go out like a bunch of weak-ass punks.
Phasmas.
And
6 of them.
The new Star Wars cinematic era to a close with a
let me tell y'all something when I'm done.
Hastily executed mess that managed to do the impossible. Unite fans who loved The Last Jedi and fans who hated The Last Jedi.
It's true.
Pleasing none of them.
It's on fire.
It's true. We could all hate the new trilogy together.
We're using our made-up names. Then I'm Rey Skywalker.
Hucked Finn, Narco Polo,
100.
Gentle Bill.
Spices, drugs, and Star Wars.
The only consistent character across all 9 films. Participation.
Force so hard, you'll end up just like your brother.
An old man wearing the same outfit he had in his
My man.
The Rocketeer. Rolling James Dio. Tony Sith cloned this in a cave. Bland
with a bunch of scraps.
A Rose by any other name would get to speak.
100.
How can I be a mechanic? I have no arms. Darth Sibelius. You know what's cooler than 1 Captain Phasma? 6 Captain Phasmas. And Rey's dramatic reveal face.
You know what? I ain't gonna lie though, she emotes that really well. That's a lot of like emotion conveyed in that.
Star Wars Episode 9, The Last Star Wars. For a while at least.
For a while.
You really need to think this through. You know, I'm starting to think it's a bad idea for one studio to make every big movie.
I was cybernetically engineered to pilot a spacecraft. You're cybernetically engineered to be a douchebag. What'd you do to the droid?
What'd you do to the Falcon? Falcon. It's on fire.
What's left of him isn't on
Similarities of the bickering.
But there are more of us, Bo.
Yo, that's exactly what I thought sitting in the theater watching this, man.
Wash your hands. begins. I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts. There they are, all standing in a row. Who you calling a cootie queen?
You lit liquor! You lit liquor! Yo, if y'all get that commercial, yo, you too young, bro. Get off my line if you don't get that one. Anywho, I just want to say this quickly. You know what I'm saying? Because people don't watch me all the way to the end. But if you made it to the end, thank you. Why don't you like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed this reaction. If you enjoyed me drinking my coffee while I watch this. But I just want to say this. I have written a Star Wars Episode 9. I started back in 2018. Back in spring of 2018. I was so frustrated and overwhelmed or underwhelmed of Episode 8. And it wasn't about expectations, but it was about clarity. It was about fluidity and a nice storytelling and certain things. The mystery box that J.J. Abrams brings out, Rian Johnson, the other one, not me, the white one. He, my polar opposite. We probably are a forced dyad, whatever that means. But you know, the movie that he made. But in my description below, in the description box, I link it to all my videos. I've written the Star Wars Episode 9 fanfic, and what it does is really just pick up the pieces of current canon and things in Episode 7, but still continuing what happened in Episode 8 to have a tying conclusion of everything that happened in the canon. I have a letter to the readers about my thoughts and beliefs, but honestly, even 9, I did like Episode 7 and 9, and I just feel like there's things that are redeemable in them. About The Last Jedi, the better, but because it's been 2 years, or maybe even more, 2017, and I just want to say, I watched that movie once. Well, let me get to my point. I watched the movie once in the theater, and I was completely upset and mad and never forgot how mad I was. And then I watched it a second time just a few months ago, just for references in the fact of just being consistent in the story that I was writing. But it was, and with it being so frustrating, I just was feeling compelled to be like, yo, let me connect these storylines and these plot points together for myself, and I just hope other people can enjoy it. And I would very like it, since a lot of people are quarantined or self-isolated, please, I would really like it if you subscribe to this channel. Also, if you could give it a read, because I'm pretty sure that you would like it very much. As a exciting, you know, conclusion. But even though I'm gonna start writing part 2 pretty soon, yeah, I'm gonna start writing part 2 pretty soon. I split it up into 2 parts. Everything is described in the letter to the reader in the part 1. That's where you could start. If you're reading it from a desktop, you can read it from the archive, but or all the other chapters in the archive. But if you're able to find it through your mobile device, it's 10 chapters. And I just hope you get a chance to like it. And I added pictures to it, so you could probably imagine the cinematics of how, you know, it could look. But anywho, I hope that spreads like wildfire. I hope this video trends, matter of fact. And I'm trying to get to 150 subscribers. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. But we'll start with 150 and build on milestones bit by bit, and hopefully we can have celebrations in between. But you know, speak and let your voices be heard about your thoughts about the Disney trilogy. You loved it, you hated it, your overall love on Star Wars. Let's have this conversation. Tell me about your thoughts about this reaction. And I'm going to bring this video to an end. I want everyone, before I end this video, to please be safe, get well with your faith, practice good hygiene, and be considerate of others. because the best thing for you to do is be you, do you, see the bigger picture. Have a fantastic day because you deserve it. This is that channel. Peace.